You know what, folks? People called me crazy when they saw me burying $0 kitchen scraps right here in my fresh garden beds. They told me I was just inviting pests and foul odors, but let me tell you a little secret about what actually happens underground.
Instead of rotting away or stinking up the air, these fresh organic scraps triggered a massive underground transformation in just 30 days.
Beneath the surface, a hidden army was awakening. Thousands of earthworms smell the organic material and begin marching straight toward it.
Meet our hardworking underground heroes. These little guys don't just eat soil. They process it into nature's most powerful organic fertilizer.
While most gardeners spend hundreds of dollars buying synthetic fertilizers and bagged soil every sprong, you can build living soil completely for free.
Look at this crumbly, dark humus. 30 days ago, this was compacted dirt. Now, it smells like a fresh forest floor after rain.
And get this, just one single teaspoon of healthy living soil contains over 1 billion beneficial bacteria and microscopic fungal threads. When earthworms consume kitchen waste, their digestive system transforms plain scraps into worm castings that contain 5 times more nitrogen than regular soil. Not only nitrogen, but also 7 times more phosphorus and 11 times more potassium. That is pure plant food created for $0.
So why do people still waste money on heavy chemical fertilizers that ruin soil structure over time? Let me tell you the secret.
Chemical fertilizers feed the plant directly for a short moment, but they completely destroy the earthworm populations and beneficial soil fungi underneath.
In this video, I am going to show you the exact trench composting technique I use to build this incredible soil without spending a single dollar.
You'll learn what food scraps work best, how deep to bury them, and how to recruit your very own army of earthworm workers.
Grab your garden trowel and kitchen scraps because we are about to turn your ordinary soil into a thriving underground ecosystem together. Now, let us get our hands dirty and look at the exact step-by-step process of in-bed trench composting right here.
First, dig a trench about 8 to 10 inches deep, directly between your existing crop rows or in an empty garden bed.
This depth is crucial because burying organic waste deep enough prevents scavengers like raccoons or neighborhood dogs from digging it back up.
Next, collect your daily kitchen waste. Apple cores, potato peels, coffee grounds, eggshells, and crushed vegetable scraps work absolutely best.
Pour a 2-inch layer of these green, nitrogen-rich scraps right into the bottom of your newly prepared trench.
Within hours, natural volatile organic compounds dissolve into soil moisture, signaling to earthworms up to 3 feet away that food has arrived.
Earthworms don't actually have eyes or ears, but they possess ultra-sensitive chemoreceptors along their skin that detect rotting moisture instantly.
Now comes secret rule number 2. Always cover your food scraps with a thick layer of dry brown leaves, straw, or shredded cardboard.
This creates the ideal carbon-to-nitrogen ratio, around 30 parts carbon to 1 part nitrogen, which completely eliminates foul odors and fruit flies. Finally, shovel the dugout soil back over the trench, firming it down gently with the back of your spade.
Look at that. Absolutely clean, completely odorless, and zero indication that kitchen waste is resting just 6 inches below the surface.
Within 24 hours, moisture softens the cell walls of the food scraps, causing beneficial anaerobic and aerobic microbes to multiply rapidly. Earthworms don't have teeth, so they actually feed on the soft microbial soup coating the decomposing food scraps. Isn't that incredible? By doing this simple 10-minute routine every week, you turn your entire garden bed into a continuous underground worm farm for $0. Now let us journey inside the magical digestive system of an earthworm to see how raw kitchen scraps transform into nature's black gold. Inside the worm's gizzard, calciferous glands secrete calcium carbonate, neutralizing acidic soil and creating perfect pH balance for plant roots. As digested food passes out as worm castings, it becomes coated with millions of beneficial microbes that remain active for months underground.
Worm castings, or vermicast, are water-soluble. That means plant roots can drink up those essential nutrients immediately without waiting.
Look at how these white root hairs actively hug the worm castings, drawing in nitrogen, phosphorus, and humic acid with zero root burn risk.
Unlike synthetic chemical fertilizers that can easily burn tender roots with excess salt, vermicast is completely gentle and 100% organic.
Earthworms also secrete chitinase enzymes. This special compound deters harmful soil pests like root knot nematodes and aphids naturally.
When plants absorb chitinase, pests attempting to bite the roots or stems get repelled.
Another incredible benefit, soil enriched with worm castings can hold up to 9 times its own weight in water during hot summer droughts.
That means you can reduce your garden watering frequency by over 50%, saving precious time, energy, and water bill money every single month.
Imagine never having to buy bagged fertilizer, soil conditioners, or expensive liquid plant feeds ever again. All made possible by earthworms.
That is why Charles Darwin called earthworms the most important creatures in the history of the world.
They are true underground royalty.
When you feed them your kitchen scraps regularly, they work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with 0 days off.
Best of all, you don't need expensive equipment or fancy worm bins. All you need is a shovel and your daily kitchen scraps.
So let us dive into the next chapter and explore what food scraps work best and which ones you should never bury.
To make in-bed trench composting 100% successful, we need to know exactly what items belong in the green pile versus the forbidden pile.
Your green pile should include raw fruit and vegetable peels, coffee grounds, tea bags, crushed eggshells, and soft garden weeds without seeds.
Coffee grounds are earthworm favorites. They provide rich nitrogen, and the microscopic texture helps worms grind up food in their gizzard.
Now, here is what you must never bury directly. Cooked meat directly. Meat and dairy attract unwanted pests like rats, while pet waste introduces harmful pathogens into your edible vegetable soil.
What about citrus peels like orange and lemon skins? You can bury them in small amounts, but avoid dumping massive quantities all at once.
Too much D-limonene oil from citrus can irritate sensitive earthworm skin, so moderation is key to keeping your underground workers happy and thriving.
Pro tip number 3, chop your food scraps into smaller pieces before burying them. Smaller pieces break down up to 4 times faster.
Smaller surface area gives microbes and earthworms maximum access, turning a whole banana peel that takes months into rich soil in just weeks.
Pro tip number 4, rotate your trench locations. Dig your first trench on the left side of your bed and the next week on the right.
By rotating trenches every week, your entire garden bed becomes evenly fertilized from end to end, without disturbing growing plant roots.
Keep your soil lightly moist like a wrung-out sponge, remember? We earthworms breathe through our skin and require moisture to survive.
Adding a top mulch layer of straw or dried leaves locks in soil moisture, regulates soil temperature, and keeps earth.
Follow these simple rules, and within 4 weeks, your garden soil will be transformed into an unstoppable organic powerhouse for $0.
Next up, discover how earthworms connect with the vast mycorrhizal fungal network underground to transport nutrients straight into your plant roots. Beneath our feet lies an ancient biological supercomputer, a vast underground web of mycorrhizal fungi threads connecting every single plant in your garden.
Earthworms and fungi work as ultimate business partners. Worms digest organic waste and coat it with sticky mucilage that fungi love to eat.
The fungi web absorbs those processed minerals from worm castings and transports them directly into plant roots in exchange for plant sugars.
Scientists call this subterranean system the wood wide web. It stretches across your entire garden, sharing water, nutrients, and pest warnings between plants.
If one tomato plant gets attacked by aphids, it sends chemical warning signals through the fungal network to alert neighboring plants to prepare defense compounds.
It is literally nature's internet, and earthworms act as the maintenance crew, building channels and distributing organic fuel to keep the web thriving.
When you till or dig your soil deeply, you slice this delicate fungal web into millions of broken pieces, setting your garden biology back by months.
That is why in-bed trench composting is so revolutionary. You feed the earthworms and protect the fungal web without ever disturbing the surrounding soil structure.
Think of glomalin as nature's superglue. It stores 30% of all soil carbon and keeps your garden fertile for decades.
Even during heavy downpours, a garden bed rich in glomalin and earthworm burrows absorbs water.
When earthworms, fungi, and kitchen scraps join forces, you get the healthiest crops imaginable.
And remember, every time you bury a banana peel or coffee ground, you are feeding billions of microscopic allies working for you non-stop.
Now let us move to the next chapter and see the dramatic 30-day results from real garden beds treated with this $0 trench method.
You won't believe how much root growth and leaf density improved in just one single month. Let us take a look.
Welcome to day 30, my friends. Just look at how this raised bed transformed into a dark, living paradise. 30 days ago, this soil was so dry and compacted you could barely push a shovel into it. Now look at this rich black humus.
When I scoop up a handful of earth where we buried those kitchen scraps, look what we find inside. Dozens of healthy earthworms.
The earthworm population in this single bed multiplied by over 300% in just 4 weeks. Talk about an underground baby boom.
Where we buried those vegetable peels 30 days ago, there is no trace of food left. Only pure, nutrient-dense worm castings and fungal mycelium. And take a look at these roots. They are twice as thick, snow white, and reaching deep into the trench zone where the nutrients are. We also tested the soil moisture retention. This trench composted bed held moisture for 6 straight hot days without needing a single drop of hose water.
Our earthworm army is living the high life underground. Endless organic food, perfect humidity, and 0 harmful chemicals to bother them.
Let us look at the final economic breakdown. Total cost for fertilizer and soil amendments was exactly $0, saving over $100.
And the taste test? These tomatoes are sweeter, juicier, and far more nutrient-dense than anything you can ever buy at a commercial grocery store.
Instead of throwing away valuable kitchen waste into plastic garbage bags, we turned it into a bumper harvest of organic food completely for free.
Now, before you run out with your shovel, stay tuned for the next phase where we reveal the top 5 mistakes that can ruin your trench.
Avoiding these simple mistakes will save you time, keep animals away, and ensure your earthworms stay happy and productive for years to come.
Let us jump right into the common mistakes section so you can master this $0 soil building method flawlessly starting today.
Now pay attention, folks. Mistake number 1 is burying food scraps way too shallow, less than 4 inches below the soil surface.
Shallow waste attracts neighborhood dogs, raccoons, and flies, while 8 inches of soil creates a complete odor barrier that protects your garden.
Mistake number 2 is dumping greasy cooked meals, meat bones, or dairy into your garden beds. These rot slowly and attract pests.
Grease coats earthworm skin and suffocates beneficial soil microbes. Keep your trench strictly plant-based for maximum earthworm happiness.
Mistake number 3 is forgetting the brown carbon layer. Burying wet kitchen scraps without dry leaves or cardboard creates anaerobic, stinky muck. Always keep an equal layer of dry leaves or shredded cardboard nearby, so every green scrap layer gets blanketed in protective carbon.
Mistake number 4 is trenching too close to established plant stems. Digging closer than 6 inches can slice sensitive main roots.
Always dig your trenches in the pathway or middle aisle between rows so roots can grow toward the nutrition safely without stress.
Mistake number 5 is using chemical bug sprays or synthetic weed killers anywhere near your living soil beds. Chemical salts kill earthworms.
Synthetic chemicals destroy delicate earthworm skin and wipe out entire fungal colonies in seconds. Stick to organic methods to protect us.
Avoid those 5 simple mistakes, and your $0 trench composting system will run smoothly, cleanly, and productively for years to come.
When you work in alignment with natural soil science, nature rewards you with healthy plants, nutrient-rich food, and absolute peace of mind.
Now let us move on to the grand final chapter. We are going to look at the harvest and how you can launch your $0 revolution.
Get ready for the final celebration. Our underground worm army is cheering for your brand new $0 living soil garden.
So grab your shovel, save those kitchen scraps, and let us head into phase 8 to wrap up this incredible gardening journey. Welcome to the harvest phase, my friends. 30 days ago, we buried $0 kitchen waste right here, and today look at this unbelievable abundance.
Basket after basket of plump red tomatoes, crunchy cucumbers, and vibrant sweet peppers, all grown naturally.
When you taste a tomato grown in living soil, you immediately realize what store-bought produce has been.
Our adorable underground earthworm team is taking a well-deserved bow. They work tirelessly beneath the soil surface to build this thriving garden paradise for us.
Underneath this bed, billions of beneficial bacteria and mycorrhizal fungal threads remain active. By turning food scraps into living soil, you eliminate kitchen waste, save hundreds of dollars, and rebuild the natural ecosystem right in your backyard.
Imagine if every household on your block stopped sending organic waste to landfills and started trench composting in their vegetable gardens instead.
This is not just about growing vegetables. This is a quiet $0 revolution that heals our planet one shovelful of rich earth at a time.
Your earthworm friends are waiting for their next meal. Don't let those banana peels and coffee grounds go to waste in the plastic trash bin.
So start collecting your kitchen scraps today, grab your favorite garden trowel, and start your very own in-bed trench composting journey this weekend.
If you found this video helpful and inspiring, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your fellow gardeners.
Leave a comment down below telling me what food scraps you plan to bury first, and ask any questions you have about soil biology.
Check out our channel playlist for more organic gardening secrets, earthworm care guides, and $0 homesteading tips to supercharge your garden beds today.
Thank you so much for watching and spending your valuable time with us today, my peaceful plant-loving friends. Keep growing, keep learning, and stay grounded. Until next time, happy organic gardening, take good care of your living soil, and let nature do the magic underground. See you next week.